A hearty welcome to you all. I do go by the name of Oscar Mtsinzi Football, where I discuss, engage on anything to do with football from Africa to the world and from the world to Africa. Folks, thank you for everyone who's been with me from day one. And I also implore you to help me grow this channel to at least 10,000 subscribers by December. Well, it is clear, and the facts are that there are certain brands I cannot work with unless I have a certain number, and I would really appreciate if you continue subscribing and sharing the videos to all the people. So the goal for now, a minimum of 10,000 subscribers at least by December. And you probably a subscriber already. And then how do you continue help me grow this channel? Number one, you continuing watching the ads is big for small YouTubers or YouTubers that just started. So you continue, watching the ads and skipping ads. That'll help contribute to help me grow this channel. Number two, liking might seem insignificant, but it's probably the most important thing, because when you like these videos, like our content, it's going to help this content reach a new audience who are footballers or football people, or who just follow African football. And so continue liking every video that you watch on this platform, on this on my channel. Continue engaging on the comments, continue sharing all the content we are uploading, and yes, obviously continue encouraging others to subscribe to the platform. Number three, by you giving me that super thanks, that $ heart, giving me a super thanks, donating or giving me, things from 40 rands, $100 to 10,000 rands, whatever amount that's the capacity you have to give. That will also help me grow this channel to improve everything. The lighting, the sound, the cameras and all. So I would really appreciate you, fam, if you're already on board, to continue just doing those things, watching ads, liking, commenting, sharing. And if you have the ability to donate by super thanking me, that is also much appreciated. Well, on this episode, we are discussing everything to do with South African players leaving the country to go to North Africa. We already have a Pesitao in Egypt. Hashim Domingo just came back from Raja Casablanca in Morocco. I think Julius Msamed at some point was in Libya. I'm not sure if he's still there, but we do have a couple of South African players who are playing in North Africa. That was almost strange in the past to see South African players going up north. And one cannot help but just remember what Bafana did in January, February, Ivory Coast, AFCON. They finished third, but it's in how they were playing that actually caught the attention of many scouts, of many clubs. And it comes as no surprise that even today, that ELIAS Mokwana, who just 2 years ago was playing in the third division of South Africa, or ABC Municipal League, today has been unveiled at the Tunisian giants, Esperance de Tunis. So this is big for the player, and this is big for Bafana. Well, it is also rumored that Kaizer Chiefs were interested in the player, and that Kaizer Chiefs even offered more money to Sekhukhune United, but the boy ended up going to Tunisia. This is what I know. This is what has been shared to me, reliable sources. As much as Kaizer Chiefs offered more money to Sekhukhune United than Esperance, the difference was that Esperance, Kaizer Chiefs, I think they were offering maybe 2 million more or 3 million rands more than Esperance. The difference being that Kaizer Chiefs wanted to pay that money in installments within a period of 12 months, as opposed to an Esperance that paid upfront the 10 million rands or so. So that was the difference, and that is why today we're seeing a Mokwana moving to Tunisia. But for the player to choose Esperance over Kaizer Chiefs also paints a bigger picture to us football followers, that, you know what, players really have dreams. Players want to play in big stages. Mokwana also has got a desire to play in CAF Champions League. CAF Champions League is the biggest, the premium club competition on the continent. Which player would not want to participate in it? And anyway, Esperance, the Tunisian Giants, they are part of the 4 clubs that will participate in the Club World Cup in 2025 July in USA. So players really want to grow. Players want to participate in big competition. What's even more shocking or surprising, or it should not even come as a surprise, Esperance, they are also hunting another creative midfielder in Oswin Apollos, who plays for Polokwane City. Kaizer Chiefs also want the same player. I don't know how this one will end. Well, the Polokwane City coach told the journalist just a day ago that they will not be selling Oswin Apollos. I don't think that is true. The club doesn't have a sponsor. The club doesn't even have a technical sponsor. So chances are they will not win this battle. They will definitely sell Oswin Apollos. I would really be surprised if Polokwane City win this one and do not sell Oswin Apollos. It's best for the player. It's best for the team if Oswin Apollos is sold. But congratulations to ELIAS Mokwana. Big up, keep your head high, and work your socks off in Tunisia. The North African mentality is different from a South African mentality. So you are not, you've been moved from your comfort zone and compete. I mean, Esperance, when they came to South Africa playing against Mamelodi Sundowns in that semi-final, they had a Brazilian, I think 2 Brazilians. So you can just tell that the team is ambitious. I think they're also looking to sign for another top player from in Europe. All these teams, especially the ones going to Club World Cup, they are buying top quality players so that they can go to the Club World Cup and actually compete. Mokwana, we wish you all the best, and you know what, we are proud as South Africans. There's also a rumor, well, it's not a rumor actually, Cape Town City must just confirm this, because Eric Tinkler has actually said that Kaizer Mayo, he's not part of the squad because he is also rumored to go to a North African club. We don't know the club yet. We don't know whether it's Morocco, it's Egypt, Tunisia, but he is definitely going to one of the North African clubs. This is good for South Africa. This is good for Bafana, because when you play for a team that competes, whether in CAF Champions League or CAF Confederations Cup, it is good for Bafana. It is good for South Africa. Gone are the days where all the top players are going to Mamelodi Sundowns or Kaizer Chiefs or Orlando Pirates, but there are clubs outside South Africa that are actually looking for top talent, especially if they are competing in CAF Champions League. I think it is better to see a player going to a CAF Champions League top side than a player to go to a Belgium or Croatia or all these Scandinavian countries, Sweden, Denmark, Norway. So it's better for these players to be playing there, unless they're playing in the top 6 in Europe, which is your Spain, your England, your Italy, your Bundesliga, France. You can also add there maybe Holland. But all these other countries in Europe, it's almost like, Cyprus. The soccer there is not as competitive as CAF Champions League, and that is the reality. So good luck to all the players, and I hope it's true that Kaizer Mayo is wanted, and whichever club is in need of his services will actually buy him outright. Apollos will be bought outright. If Apollos doesn't go to one of the top clubs in Europe, I hope one of the big clubs in South Africa will snatch the ball. Thank you so much for staying this long. I still go by the name of Africain Football. Don't forget to engage me on the comments below. What do you think about this move? What do you think about South African players moving out of South Africa to go to North Africa, not Europe, not MLS? I mean, Europe, boss, does not even include the guys who are playing in USA, the MLS League. Hlongwane they are no longer considered. Njabulo Blom, Cassius Mailula, these guys are no longer considered. They are playing in MLS. And Europe boss does not consider MLS to be as competitive as CAF Champions League. It's big. It's a big move. Good luck to you, boy. And I end this episode by saying, may my God bless you all.